Welcome to LVT-SHOWBIZ, the place to get the fastest, highest quality, most interesting updates and new perspectives on Chinese entertainment.
Zhao Lusi's Tears for Wu-lei, the untold story behind a relationship that shook the entire entertainment industry. A tear that shook social media. What seemed like a fleeting moment turned into a media storm across Chinese entertainment. When Zhao Lusi publicly shed tears at the mere mention of Wu-lei, her longtime co-star, the internet erupted. Within hours, trending hashtags exploded, millions of shares and comments poured in, and fans across platforms began dissecting every frame. But why did a single tear hold such impact? The answer lies in the unique bond between these two beloved stars, a relationship long suspected to be more than just friendship. Notably, the tear wasn't brought on by a heart-wrenching movie scene or a sentimental script line. It came simply from hearing Wu-lei's name, someone who has stood beside her throughout her career. That was enough to crack open the dam of emotions. It was a raw, honest moment that touched millions of hearts. A fateful on-screen pairing. From their very first collaboration, Zhao Lusi and Wu-lei were praised as the perfect screen couple. Their visual harmony was undeniable, but what truly captivated audiences was their effortless chemistry in every scene. Their connection seemed to go beyond the script. The way they looked at each other, the subtle gestures, the way they listened, it all felt real, not rehearsed. It was as though they weren't acting but simply being themselves within the characters. Their pairing felt like a pre-written fairy tale. Every scene between them radiated warmth and understanding, often without the need for dialogue. Sometimes, just a glance from Wu-lei would send waves of emotion across the theater. This wasn't just good acting, it was a genuine resonance, the kind that convinces audiences that destiny brought them together. When real emotions go beyond the script. Behind the scenes, the nature of Zhao Lusi and Wu-lei's relationship sparked even more curiosity. They were often seen chatting off-camera, helping each other with lines, sharing snacks, and laughing like longtime friends. Members of their production teams have remarked, they don't need to act, just being near each other brings emotional depth to the scene. That speaks to a closeness far beyond professional rapport. One lighting technician said, the vibe between them feels like natural sunlight. Their presence warms the whole set. Everyone who's worked with them senses there's something more than just acting, a trust, a natural comfort, and a closeness that's hard to fake. It's the little things that matter most. It wasn't the grand gestures but the small, genuine moments that hinted at something deeper. On a chilly day, Wu-lei gave Zhao Lusi his coat. When she forgot her lines, he patiently guided her through them. When she looked exhausted, he made jokes to lift her spirits. In one quiet break between scenes, he gently adjusted her hair, a tiny act that sent fans into a frenzy. Fans meticulously archived these moments on platforms like Weibo and Douyin. They analyzed every look, every awkward smile, every tender moment. Wu-lei's care was never over the top but always perfectly timed, like someone used to looking after her. These small acts, imbued with affection, led fans to call them the couple that needs no confirmation. Rumors rooted in real concern. Over time, details like matching accessories, flirty social media exchanges, and sightings outside of film sets became fuel for endless speculation. The biggest wave of rumors came when it was said that Wu-lei stayed by Zhao Lusi's side during a time she was ill, even spending nights at her home to care for her. Though both camps denied any romantic involvement, one thing was clear, he was always there when she needed him. A close friend of Zhao Lusi once cryptically said, there's someone who's always there, saying nothing, but doing everything. Fans immediately pointed to Wu-lei. Around the same time, both stars posted ambiguous statuses online, only adding to the growing suspicion. They didn't hold hands publicly, but every move felt in sync. Sometimes, love doesn't need grand gestures, a timely look or a small act of care says it all. A quiet but unshakable bond. In an industry riddled with gossip and games, genuine, selfless relationships are rare. Yet, Zhao Lusi and Wu-lei's subtle closeness has only made fans believe in their bond even more. Zhao Lusi once said, I don't need to say his name, everyone already knows who I mean, a simple line, but filled with emotion. True connection isn't about declarations, it's about quiet consistency. Despite rumors, misunderstandings, and public scrutiny, they've never strayed from each other's side. From major press conferences to award shows, they're always aware of each other, even from across the room. No need for hand-holding photos, their consistent presence says more than words ever could. Fans and social media react. After Zhao Lusi's tearful moment, social media exploded. Old videos resurfaced, interviews were rewatched frame by frame. Fans dubbed them the couple without labels, soulmates in showbiz, and China's quietest love story. Fan-made videos featuring their suspicious moments set to romantic music flooded online platforms. Discussion threads ran for days, and even some celebrities subtly hinted that they'd fully support it if the two were truly together. Yet through all the speculation, both stars remained calm, never denying, never confirming, leaving fans to dream freely. The price of fame, pressure and trust. As rising stars, Zhao Lusi and Wu Lei know the impact a romance rumor can have. Personal image, endorsement deals, media control, and future roles are all on the line. Still, they've chosen to walk together quietly, no explanations, no denials, as if agreeing, let's just be ourselves. Being there for each other is enough. Their silence is a powerful, mature response. In an industry where going public is a double-edged sword, their affectionate but quiet interactions may speak louder than any confirmation. Fans don't need a press release or a posed photo. They see sincerity in the candid moments, in the way they naturally exist in each other's space. Their unspoken trust and bond are what keep them strong amid fame storms. A tear that reveals the hidden truth. Zhao Lusi's tear wasn't just an emotional slip-up. It was a sign, perhaps the clearest one, that their relationship transcends the label of co-stars. She spoke of lonely nights, of the crushing pressure, and of someone who always appeared without needing to be asked. Wu Lei's quiet presence has been her anchor during the hardest times. Many believe that those tears were the only way Zhao Lusi could express a love she's never dared to declare. Their authenticity, fragility, and emotional weight moved viewers deeply. As one fan said, "If that's not love, then what is?" She didn't say his name, because it was already written across her face. Unanswered questions remain. Despite all the clues fans have pieced together, Zhao Lusi and Wu Lei have never confirmed anything. Maybe they're trying to protect something precious. Or maybe it's a difficult choice between personal happiness and career survival. In a world where every move is watched, keeping something private might be their only way to stay true. Many industry insiders have admitted that going public invites judgment, pressure, and relentless media intrusion. Perhaps silence is a form of mutual protection. Maybe their way of expressing love is through actions, not words, a mature and brave choice in the unforgiving world of showbiz. Love without a label. Whether their connection is romantic, platonic, or something beautifully in between, the label no longer matters. As fans say, we see the love in their eyes. A gentle glance, a shoulder touch, a quiet presence, all prove a deep, genuine, and human connection. In an entertainment world filled with drama, it's the real and lasting bonds that touch the heart. They don't need a label or a public statement. Their relationship speaks for itself in every small moment. Sometimes, love isn't about being loud, it's about being steady. And perhaps that's why millions continue to watch, hoping that one day, they'll no longer be just rumors, but proof that love can bloom even under the harshest spotlight.
Thanks for watching LVT Showbiz. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, share and subscribe to stay tuned for more exciting stories from the world of Chinese celebrities. Leave your thoughts in the comments, we'd love to hear from you.